Hi, guys. The Holy Spirit is so cool. He's so nice. He's so awesome. So, a few days ago, I made a video talking about isolation seasons, what an isolation season is, part one. And basically, I was putting the videos out yesterday. I am still in the process of putting the video out, okay? So, it takes a whole editing and all that, blah, blah, blah. So, while I was writing the description for one of the video concerning isolation that I was putting out there, part one, something very crazy happened. So I was writing, and I was writing. I just saw myself write, do not let yourself think that you are an introvert because of your isolation. Since I was like, oh my God, when did I think that? And I was like, oh, that was not my thought, that was the Holy Spirit's thought. So I'm gonna relay this message more clearly. Not just introverts, extroverts. Do not let an isolation season that God has put you in make you believe that you are an introvert or an extrovert. You are whatever God creates you to be. And I believe that beyond trauma, beyond childhood trauma or any form of trauma that we go through, what we are is in us. God has created us to be what He wants us to be. And I believe that God has created the quiet people, the loud people for a very good reason. And I believe that God has also created the extroverts and the introverts for a very good reason. So now an isolation season will make you feel like you are what you're not. And I know that for a lot of people, they are extroverts. They are extroverts in reality, but they will start thinking that, oh, I'm an introvert because you're in an isolation season. No. Or a lot of extroverts, they will think that they are an introverts because they are in an isolation season. No. For example, for me, I am in between. Oh my God. I am in between. I am not an introvert, nor am I an extrovert. I think there's a word for that and I cannot remember it, and I don't care, but I'm in between an introvert and an extrovert. And I really would have not known if I had not been in an isolation season. It was the Lord that revealed that to me. And I actually love community. I love hanging out with people. I love being with people and all that. So that's my goal, to show you that I am not an introvert. I don't like staying alone too much, but I like staying alone sometimes. Okay, so that's just it. I just want to put this out. It's very important. Please, during an isolation season, one of the important things to take note of is, am I an introvert or an extrovert? And you might be like, does that really matter? Yes, it matters. It matters because what you are, whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, is what God is going to use to work on you. Because believe me, not everybody's supposed to be in their bat cave making videos. Some people are supposed to go out there and do the work of God. So yeah, but PS note, whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, I believe that the Lord wants us to be a community at the end of the day. Now I know that some people love being a community all the time, the extroverts, but I also know that some people just don't like too much of it. But at the end of the day, I want you guys to know that at the end of the day, God still wants us being a community, showing love to each other. And showing love to each other is being a community. And being a community is sometimes living besides the fact that you are an introvert or an extrovert. I don't know, whatever. Goodbye, guys.